Hi everyone, this is Leena from Vedic Astrologer. Thanks a lot for joining me. Today I'm here to share my knowledge and understanding about the planet Saturn. So please subscribe and share with all your friends and relatives, whoever is scared of Saturn. As today I will try my best to remove all the myths people have about Saturn. So let's begin. Now, the position of Saturn plays a significant role in your chart. So, do you know it has a strong message for you? So, wherever Saturn is posited in your chart, you have a strong pending karma of past life related to this house. This house is under the strict jurisdiction of Saturn, and he wants you to follow limitations and make sacrifices and remain within the boundaries. Here you need to put continuous efforts. Actually, this house has a karmic baggage, and Saturn, in fact, helps you to unload that baggage. But the problem is that since Saturn is dark, old, dry, and cold, it represents delay, despair, depression, and denials, and even desperation. Therefore, it makes you very serious, sad, slow, as per its own traits. But not to forget that Saturn is called a planet of surety. It rewards you if you unload that heavy baggage exactly the way he wants to. You know, Saturn, it creates boundaries. So, this even means that he will surely give all those things. So only he will create boundaries. So, therefore, Saturn protects the house it is placed. Actually, Saturn's position will make the things of that particular house very tough for you. And it can delay, it can create hurdles, and you can face rejections. And why does he do that? Because he wants you to learn lessons and move towards the higher goals. And it gives knowledge, but in a different way, a wisdom that is attained after suffering, miseries, and poverty, and even diseases. And you know, this experience and practical learning and understanding of life's limitations, actually, it makes you humble and grounded. Remember this. And once you travel this unpleasant journey, then Saturn sits and announces the verdict where you are rewarded for your karmas. Now let's talk about the aspects of Saturn. See, Saturn has mainly three aspects: the third, seventh, and 10th. Third aspect says, work hard related to this house. Have patience. You can face rejections and you might feel frustrated as well. So, a lot of hard work is required here. Remember these words: hard work, patience, courage. Else, lot of miseries, misfortune, delays, and depression. Actually, Saturn restricts and hold things. And you know, if Saturn is weak, it brings malefic things on the surface. And if Saturn is strong, it saves you from doing wrong deeds. Now, strong Saturn means delay is less and results are great. Now, how to analyze the strength and weakness, I'll be making video on this. But right now, just keep in mind that if your Saturn is weak, then first of all, it will make you a shallow thinker. You will take shortcuts in life. You don't want to pay taxes. You will betray and lie. Also, you don't mind taking illegal ways of earning wealth. And then in the lives of these kind of people, when Sarasati and Kantakshani or Mahadasha or Antadasha of Saturn becomes active, Saturn gives long-term illness, court cases, and then you might face losses in business or other losses. So remember, Saturn here only gave fruit of the seeds you had sown. Now, let's come to the other two aspects, the 7th and the 10th. Okay, now the 7th aspect says that you will have to be very careful regarding this house. You might commit mistakes. You might ignore the rules made by Saturn, and you might take shortcuts, or you might lose temper, or you get frustrated, and your values will be tested here. So be careful about that house where 7th aspect of Saturn falls. Next is 10th aspect. This is the most dangerous aspect, as this house shows karmic debt, and you have to be very dutiful with that house, and you cannot break laws related to this house, and you will have to face delays and frustrations. And if you show impatience, then bad luck and problems will start. So in fact, the duty is on with that house. Remember this. You cannot ignore the duties related to this house. Just do your duties, fulfill your responsibilities. And so now, what if you have a strong Saturn? I told you about the weak Saturn, but what if you have a strong Saturn? See, Saturn is a mature advisor, and if strong, then it makes you a very good advisor. You give best suggestions to others, and you are a very deep thinker. You think of consequences and then take decisions. And people who have strong Saturn, they can never do bad to others. They might not be religious, but they believe in the karma theory. They earn good money, and one fine day they want to donate and do seva. They are wealthy and prosperous, yet humble and content. And wealth for them is not to show off, it is to help the needy ones. And let's see, I'll explain you the concept on the horoscope. But before that, I want to share with you that don't think that if Saturn is strong in your chart and you can do anything. Make sure Saturn is a planet of karma and justice. So it will give results of past life due to that position house. But that position concept, due to, you will get the results, sure. But in this life, you have a free will. So you cannot destroy your Saturn by taking wrong track. Remember this. Okay, now so in this chart, you have Saturn in 2nd house. Now let's understand this, that if a person has Saturn in 2nd house, meaning he has a strong karmic baggage related to this 2nd house. 2nd house is your kutum sthan, your family, food, savings. And so you will have to sacrifice certain things related to this house. Then your food needs to be sacrificed, food needs to be restricted. Like you cannot eat anything because Saturn is here. The moment you will break the rules, Saturn will see to it that you get the bad results. You'll have to sacrifice certain things. You'll have to be very dutiful regarding your food, family, and even money. Like you will have to work hard a lot to save money. So you cannot ignore this rule. So always try to find out the boundaries. Wherever Saturn is placed, see what boundaries Saturn has created and don't cross that wall. Okay. So now the third aspect is on the 4th house. Now what does 4th house signifies? 4th house states peace, comfort, and property. So now here Saturn can give fears and a lot of duties related to this house, and it will make you work hard to get peace of mind and life comfort. It can separate you from mother or delay property matters. So next is Saturn is aspecting in the 8th house. Now what does 8th house signify? See, 8th house it's a house of chronic disease and spouse money or even others' monies, ups and downs in life, obstacles and pain. So this is the reason if Saturn aspects the malefic houses, it will delay the results and increase responsibility. So, but here you have to be very careful. Don't do anything which Saturn does not permit. So here you have huge responsibility, and whenever responsibility increases, one one person can he can panic at that particular time. Always try to see this. One gets so he can lose his temper or he gets frustrated. So you panic at times, and so there you have to be very careful. And if you panic regarding that house, then you get the chance to take wrong track because you are not in your senses. And if you do sins, then Saturn enters in your life in his way, like I explained. Now the 10th aspect here is on the 11th house. Now what does 11th house signifies? It signifies gains, fulfillment of desires. So this means if you live a life in the righteous manner, your desires will be fulfilled. And if you put continuous efforts, and you have to be very dutiful regarding getting the gains. You cannot again break the rules. You cannot break the law over here. And you'll have to make a lot of sacrifices to get comfort in young age. Because Saturn is old. Here it will give gains, but in later age. Saturn always delays the results. So, but don't take shortcuts and break the laws related to that house, because otherwise he'll bring the miseries, and then he will show you that he is present and make the do the justice with all those who commit sins and with those who take the right track and live a truthful life. So there's a difference between the two. In fact, Saturn aspects it delays the results. That is true, but it can also reward you. Don't forget this. Only when he thinks that Saturn rewards those people after giving a lot of tough time, and when he thinks you have become humble and you have understood the real meaning of life, and now you are ready to take that name, fame or status and use it in a positive manner. Now you have learned lessons. Now you don't have to take shortcuts, and you don't have to cheat or betray anyone. The day Saturn realizes this, that you have become mature, wise man or woman, so then Saturn comes and rewards you. And generally this happens when the window of Sadasati and Kantak Shani starts. And so the best remedy is wherever Saturn is placed in your birth chart, be disciplined and dutiful despite of no rewards, no credit, and have faith in God. Because Saturn is a planet who does justice, and he is never biased. So if your karmic account is clear, he will open doors for you towards excellence. Remember this. But if there are errors, he will see how he can teach you lesson by delaying the results or giving losses and even chronic disease. That's it for today. Hope you liked it. So share with your friends, and everyone should know that we don't have to be scared of Saturn. If Saturn is weak, you don't have to be scared. And if it is strong, you cannot bloat or gloat. So all you can do is just do the right karma. That is, be disciplined. Be disciplined regarding that house, and whatever good deed you can do it, and whatever you can do for the poor people, because Saturn is old and it represents the labor class. So help the poor people and the needy people. That is the best way to pay respect to Saturn, and do not miss your duties. Saturn will surely reward you. So do share your views in the comment section. Alright, so I will be coming with Mars in astrology very soon. And so take care. Bye for now. See you soon.